Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom here from SportsBookReview.com. Columbus Crew host Dallas this Sunday for an Interconference MLS match. Sports writer and SBR contributor Kevin Stott joins us now to preview and predict the match. Now, Columbus Crew enter this match on the back of 2 wins, whilst Dallas broke their losing streak with a 2-0 home win against Real Salt Lake last weekend. What are you expecting on the pitch?
I think this is going to be a closer game than people think, than maybe the odds indicate, because we've talked a little bit about it, Natalie, the disparity between the Western Conference, which is a little bit stronger, and the Eastern Conference. Both teams come into this game in 3rd place, and if you look at the points, this is a much more important game for FC Dallas. If they lose, they fall almost out of the top 6 in their conference. They're only 3 points up from 6th place, whereas Columbus is 12 points up from 6th place. So in reality, Columbus knows they're going to make the playoffs. They're not nervous. They're at home. Dallas is unsure they're going to make the playoffs, despite having a decent season, and they're on the road. So it's conflicting in that reality. One good thing is Dallas has only played 25 games, so they have 3 games to make up. So they should be able to make up some ground in the end. But this will be a tough, close, hard-fought, low-scoring game in my mind.
Well, it's Columbus Crew that have the shorter odds there on the winners market, on the outrights, 2.9, 888 Sport. Then we've got the draw price, 3.75, Bet365. And then Dallas, 4.2, also with Bet365. So we've certainly got some juicy odds there on the outrights. Have you got a lean?
Yeah, I hate to admit it after all that chirping about FC Dallas. If I had a lean, in terms of a side, this isn't an official pick, but the lean would be for Columbus. They've beat them the last 6 times that they've played here at MAPFRE Stadium in Ohio. They haven't lost to them. They're 4-2-0. They've outscored them 8-2. So they have their number. It's in the same time zone, so the body clocks won't be a big difference. But Columbus has their number. Columbus will also have the best scorer on the field in Kai Kamara, the 18-goal scorer. So he'll probably get a goal, or at least try to get a goal. So the focus, Natalie, for Dallas, and they're a very defensive team, their focus will be to try and stifle Kamara and not let him score, not let them get off to a 1-0 lead, which will probably happen. But that's where they're going to throw most of their energies. Therefore, I think it'll be a tight and a stifling game for both teams.
Yeah, well, last meeting, which was just over a year ago, ended in a scoreless draw. Can we expect more this time? So, for example, maybe both teams scoring, the over 2.5 goals, overs 1.73 there, bet Victor, both teams to score 1.65.
That's a tough one. I actually, in my write-up, I do have both teams scoring, but I don't think it's going to go over. I think it's probably going to end up being like a 1-1 game because of Dallas's propensity to play good defense, the need for them to not lose this. They need a result here. What they need is at least 1 point. They need to go home feeling not bad about themselves. Plus, they've either had 1 win or no wins in their last 4 games, so they're really scuffling. They need to wake up, even though they have 3 games to play on everybody. They need to wake up here. The problem is it's in Columbus, and you and I have talked about it. Home, even in European soccer, even in South America, it is tough to win on the opponent's soil sometime, especially when you have 2 good teams or 2 bad teams. If you have a good team and a bad team, it's an easier handicap. But here we have 2 pretty good, 2 third-place teams, 2 teams that probably are going to be in the playoffs. So no disrespect to either ones, but yeah, I think FC Dallas will be able to get a goal. Their problem, Natalie, they've played 12 road games this year. They've only scored 12 goals on the road. So that's just not. That means we have. If I'm their coach, they have to play good defense, and that's the only way they're going to get a result here. I'd be surprised if they got a win here, but I think if I did have a lean towards the side, I'd probably take the home team, the Columbus Crew, on the draw no bet line. But that looked kind of. I think it was like 275. It looked pretty expensive here. Yeah, it was exactly 275 at Bet365. So that's kind of pricey. But, yeah, if I had a lean, it would be towards the home team just because of that, but only on the draw, no bet reality.
Yeah. Now, obviously, before we were filming here, you said that this probably wouldn't be the game that you would bet on, but I believe you do have an official tip for our viewers today. Exactly.
As I said before we talked, like if I was going down the list of MLS games, this wouldn't be one that I would jump on, because I like the reality of picking on bad teams or mismatches, like I just said. When 2 bad teams play, I'll stay away. When 2 good teams stay, I'll play away, unless there's a decisive edge that you can see. But yeah, in this game, I think the draw has some very, very healthy value here at plus 275. at Bet365. 275. I mean, I would have made it more like 240. I know that's only a 35-cent difference. But like I said, Dallas needs to win this game. They're going to throw all their defense at it. They're certainly not scared of Columbus. They're in a better conference. And this could end 0-0, 1-1, or 2-2, most definitely. But probably not 0-0. I think both teams get a goal here.
Okay, so that tops our preview off there. If you'd like more information about this match and other soccer matches, do head on over to SportsBookReview.com and go and check them out. Kevin, thank you for joining us.
You're very welcome. Hey, thanks a lot, Natalie.